there were two major like events that happened in the past week.
Like world news or just gaming news?
It's gaming news, dude. Who the fuck cares about the world?
Business and finance.
All right, so back to the nothing we were talking about.
Alright, doing a good job.
No. Alright, so actually we'll save Lucas for later. Why don't we start off with BeomHe?
What?
BeomHe, how was Lucas's week?
Oh, it was great. I was laughing so much.
What do you have to actually talk about, BeomHe?
Same as last week.
Oh, you want to do a quick 5-second recap of that? Okay, that was less than 5 seconds. I guess that's good. So now let's move on to Ray.
What? Oh, are we just like skipping over everyone until we get to Lucas? Because it's gonna be
BeomHe just has nothing.
Oh, well, let's see. This week I continuously muted the LuckerDogsCast chat because it was being like flooded. So this is basically like my scenario, right? You know, go to work, phone buzzing all the time, mute it. Get back home, phone buzzing all the time, mute it. Start to play cell phone games, notifications pop up, fuck up my perfect combo, mute it.
I mean, why didn't it stay?
Wow, I didn't want to actually like mute it forever and then forget about it, so I only set it to mute for an hour at a time.
Well, that's just your fault, man.
You should have picked like 4 hours at a time.
Well, to be fair, I didn't think that Lucas would be failing continuously for an entire long weekend's worth of time.
Listen, man. Sometimes things are hard.
Alright, before we go deep into how Lucas sucks.
Wait, I did more stuff this week, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Why don't you finish up everything about yourself?
Yeah, so I started playing Heroes of the Storm.
Damn.
Yeah. Are you soon going to stop playing Heroes of the Storm?
Probably. I mean, you know.
Damn, that was quick.
It's not bad, though. So, you guys already know, like, the major differences between that and, like, Dota and League, right?
Yeah.
Well, but why don't you explain them anyway?
No, fuck our viewers.
By the way,
League without all the bullshit.
Yeah, basically. So, you don't buy items at the shop. You don't have to last hit or anything, because there's no gold anyway. You just get experience from being near stuff. And your entire team levels as one, so no one person is going to be, like, the shittiest. So, let's see. I played a lot of StarCraft use map settings back in the day. Like, back before Brood Wars stuff. Like, I don't know if Brood Wars was, like, out when I started playing StarCraft, but I know that I started out, like, not playing Brood Wars. Like, I just had regular StarCraft. And, like, I played MOBAs, basically, on use map settings of characters that weren't in StarCraft, but recreated with StarCraft characters. And now I'm playing, like, a MOBA that isn't StarCraft, but with actual StarCraft characters. So it's kind of surreal.
What about the actual game?
Let's see. All I've been playing is Tassadar, so I can't really give you, like, an overall
What's
view
Tassadar?
Okay, so for those of you who don't...
Is his alt, like, blow up?
No. Also, spoilers, you shits.
Listen, that's like 20 years, okay?
Look, but... Yeah, good point. But yeah, no, his ult turns him into an Archon. Whatever.
That's boring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he also has another ult, but it's basically just a Nivea's wall.
He just spawns a carrier out of nowhere and crashes it.
Yo, that'd be great. No, Rainer's ult is to summon the Hyperion, and then it'll use the Yamato cannon on structures. And I think Nova can actually get the nuke. But basically, it's, 3 lanes, push the lanes, whatever. But each map has a different, I guess, objective that you have to capture that helps you push the lanes and win. So one of them is controlling 2 points on opposite sides of the map, and then you have to go to a center, and then if you do all that, you summon like a giant dragon thing that fights for you.
Wait, hold on. You said different maps?
And then, yeah.
That's revolutionary for MOBAs.
Oh yeah, good point. I didn't even think about that. Well, they're all shaped the same, or at least similarly, but like they all do slightly different things. So like there's that. There's the one where you have to collect gems from mechanical spiders that die, and then turn them in so that spider people will help you, fight or whatever. And then there's one where basically instead of like controlling towers that like get destroyed, you all your towers are actually cannons, and you have to go around the map basically activating altars, and when you do, you fire your cannons at the enemy base. And like you can't attack the enemy base normally. You have to basically just keep going to those points and capturing them in order to like kill the enemy base by firing your cannons.
So you know what this makes me think?
Wait.
Yeah?
Wait, what?
Arvinder, say something.
What?
Okay, it's my internet, this shit, not everybody else.
Yeah.
So
fuck your internet, Shank.
So it makes me think StarCraft Legacy of the Void standalone expansion is $30.
Oh my god.
That's
So-
what you segued into?
Wait. So, do you get to choose which map to play, or is it like just a random in matchmaking stuff?
It's matchmaking stuff unless you do like a custom game. But all the maps are similar enough. Like, with the exception of the last one I mentioned, they're all just 3 lanes, kill towers, capture base sort of things.
That's
the
also
objectives
sort
are
of
just
similar
flavor.
to StarCraft. That's also similar to StarCraft.
Yeah.
Okay, so how?
Hey, this is made by Blizzard. Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, it's also it even has StarCraft characters in it. Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what else has StarCraft characters?
StarCraft?
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
How much did you play? Like, how's that community?
I started playing because one of my Dungeons and Dragons friends plays, and then I was like, okay, then you know what? I do feel like playing a StarCraft character in a game that isn't StarCraft, Lucas.
What?
So I joined him, and then I asked him, is the community any better than League? And he's like, nah.
Damn.
But the
So,
thing is,
you know it does have a good community?
Not
What?
StarCraft.
yeah.
But,
What are you thinking, man?
but you can't be like, hey, my team sucks because it's just you.
I don't know. I always
No,
like
no.
the 2v2
That's-
modes in StarCraft.
That's when you blame the patches and balance issues.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So even though this time around, at least you share your level, so you can't really Or I'm actually never mind. People still probably say you suck and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, because if you don't go for the objectives and you just like push lanes blindly, you're basically useless.
Okay.
Because the objectives are really important. Like, we're talking basically, imagine if like you killed the dragon at river and instead of just dying, it like went to the mid lane and just started like attacking the towers.
Sure, I understand what that means.
Alright, but everyone else did, right?
Yeah, I know, but like, I guess we can make an assumption.
Alright, Lucas, you understood, right?
I wasn't listening, I'm sorry.
Alright, what else did you do this week?
Let's see. Oh, well, I was just cleaning actually today.
Whoa.
Is
I
that
bought,
like a big deal or something?
That's a huge deal.
Yeah, I live alone in a 2-bedroom apartment, dude.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Well, let's see. I also bought like $100 worth of groceries today. And I had to. I tried carrying it all in one trip, but I had to leave the rice and the water behind for obvious reasons. Dude, come on. Have you seen me?
Sure, you can't even handle a little rice and water?
Well, I mean, I had other stuff.
Nah, he's just a bitch.
Okay,
Wait.
so if I couldn't carry the rice and water by themselves, that would be kind of sad.
Wait, ricin?
No,
Yeah, ricin.
yeah.
Rice and water? That doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
No, it's a great idea, dude. I've made like tons of political enemies while I was here.
Okay.
Let's see. I got myself a new mouse.
Is it just a wireless
It's
mouse
just
or
a regular mouse.
Oh.
But the middle click button on mine is like not very good right now. Like it either doesn't work at all or it like presses it twice in a row. I feel like I mentioned this before, right?
Maybe?
I'm not sure, but I feel like I've seen that before, so maybe.
Yeah. So basically like either I have to click it really hard for it to work at all, or it just doesn't work, or when I do use the middle click, it like opens a new tab twice, or like closes 2 tabs. Now,
No. I remember that because it happened to me. I had a mouse that did that.
Well, what's
Yeah, but as you can imagine, the inability to tab properly is like really bad when you want to watch porn. So I'm like, nah, need a new mouse.
Control T,
Right.
man.
What?
What?
Control T.
No. I mean like
that doesn't
opening a
work
video
for,
in a new tab, dude.
Wait, no. Oh, I see.
Yeah, like if it's just opening a new tab like blank, of course I use Control T. Come on.
Maybe there should be a shortcut to do that also.
Wait, that
Well, I mean, you just right click and then it doesn't make any sense, dude.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
can't
dude.
click with
That's,
your keyboard.
that's two. That's 2 things going.
Oh, no, I got it. What if you tab to a link and hit Control T?
Oh, yo, that would be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, yo, someone email Microsoft right now. Just be like, yo,
No.
Microsoft
No,
at
make
Microsoft. Can you do this?
You're gonna make a Chrome add-on and then stuff it with like malware and like adware.
No. Just have everything redirect to LuckerDogs.
I was gonna say, why don't we just ask Simon to make one? We saw how
Instead
good
of-
he is.
Instead of spending $10 a month on subscription.
God, shut up about YouTube Red. Now I'm just mad that I brought it up. Well, who is like opening up a bag of something right now?
That's a fireplace.
What?
That's a fireplace.
That's
You have a fireplace at your place?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Crackle,
I can put it out if you want. But it's really cold and I want
All right,
to death.
What the fuck is that?
it's Ray.
Why is
It's
it always
great.
me, dude?
I caught you.
Dang, I guess you're right.
I saw.
Yeah, well,
it
if it
up.
makes you feel better, I opened my bag poorly, so I can't like close it back up properly anymore.
No, because that means you're just gonna like fiddle around with it more and make more noise.
Well, no, I was just getting food out.
And like you're eating too.
Right. All right. Do you have anything else, or can we move on to the Great Shashank?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Is Shashank even in the call anymore?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. You
Okay.
left the call just now. That would have been hilarious.
No, I'm
yeah, move on to
eating.
Shashank. I'm good.
All right, Shashank. Are you ready, or do you need some time?
Well, I can finish eating later, but
Okay.
Why is everyone eating right now?
yo, but I'm a master of it. You didn't hear me the whole time.
Yeah, actually.
So this week, what I do? I went to New York,
Yeah.
chilled out with Encore from high school. Right? You
Oh
remember?
yeah, Encore.
I had
Who
a
the fuck is that?
You're having
guy from
your uncle. Uncle?
Wait, you have an uncle named Encore?
No, I don't.
Does he do everything twice?
Oh my God!
Oh,
What
I
is-
got the bag open properly now. Fantastic.
Finally!
I drank some more on Thursday. I drank.
Damn.
Oh, what'd you have?
So on Tuesday I had like all sorts of beers, just like White Russian, other drinks.
White Russians are beers now? What?
No, I know. I'm just saying.
There was a comma.
I don't even remember. Friday.
Oh, wait, that's not good.
Friday I drank and then I went to the bar and started dancing.
That's not good either.
That was great. That was amazing.
Was it with your uncle Encore?
Nah. It was with coworkers actually.
Called Encore?
Nah, dude. Encore doesn't even work for my company.
Yeah, that's too bad. I heard
and
Uncle
then-
Encore's pretty good.
Uncle Encore is great. Then yesterday I went to karaoke and
Oh, what'd you sing, man?
a bit of everything.
And was there an
let's-
Encore?
Let's.
Dude.
Oh,
What? All right, give us a sample of what you sang.
oh no.
Nah, dude, my voice is gone. I can't actually sing at all.
All right, then at least name a song.
Let's just pick an instrumental song.
But Hotel California, we all sang that together. It was great. We had
Wait,
to
people
do that.
people
It was
still know
cathartic.
the words to that?
Everybody knows the words to that. It's like the easiest song to sing.
Really?
Wait,
I
which
mean,
song
like,
is that?
I know the words to it, but I'm surprised that like most people do.
Well, you know the words to it, and you don't even listen to that type of music.
I mean, I used to.
Yeah, but like most people know the words to Hotel California.
Bummy, do you
I
know
don't
the
know.
words
I
to
don't know
Hotel
the words.
California?
I don't know the words.
Exactly.
I don't know what you guys are even talking about right now.
He does. He's never even heard of the song.
Wait, you guys don't know the words? I guess we're working with the wrong type of crowd here.
Yeah,
But,
the words are
Who's her name?
Hotel California something.
Yo, so Simon and Steph only sang the stupid Coldplay songs. Every single one of them.
Oh, how are they?
What?
I haven't heard from them in like forever.
Yeah, Coldplay's doing pretty good actually.
Not. No. I mean,
Nah, they've
wait.
been doing pretty well since Viva La Vida, so I don't know. I think Lucas is right.
Yeah.
I have to back him up on this. But,
All right, you done yet?
no. So it was pretty fun.
Wait, you
finally-
didn't answer me.
Oh, wait. They're all right.
Cool.
Are they around right now?
They're watching like a movie in the other room.
Or what are they watching?
Just
What are they
interrupt
watching?
and be
What-
like,
yeah.
hey, come
I don't know. I just saw the 20th Century Fox thing come up, and that's all.
So
I
it could
know.
be any movie ever.
No, Arvinder, what are you talking about? It
I bet
couldn't be
there's
any
something
movie ever.
appropriate.
It couldn't have been the last 15 years, because that would be 21st Century Fox.
You know what? He is right. That is 21st Century Fox.
Yeah.
They changed it.
Who's
All
on
right. So with the guy who's always on AIM, obviously.
Arvinder?
No way. No, just go interrupt him and then ask him to come say hi.
Yo, Arvinder,
What?
is it called YouTube Red because now we're in the red because we're spending $10 a month on
So
subscription?
why is my connection so ass?
Because you live in a shitty place. Oh yeah, that
Okay.
actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, go interrupt them so that your internet gets better.
Alright, no, I'm not gonna do that. I already did that once before today.
Wait.
So I'm moving on January 3rd.
Yeah, that's like a month from now.
Yeah.
So what are you going to
So-
do about like rent and stuff?
I found a guy to take over my place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they know Simon and Stephanie?
They know Simon pretty well. And actually we sang karaoke together.
Oh, okay.
So like
That's all.
That's how you know.
that's how you know.
Are they okay with two people going in the shower together? Big question here.
Well, I've gone clubbing with him before. I think he's
That's
cool.
that's basically the same thing.
What?
Wait, what'd you say?
Please repeat yourself, Shashank.
Alright, no, I'm not gonna repeat myself.
No, I literally did not hear what you said because you started mumbling.
I just said that I went clubbing with him, and he's a pretty cool guy, so he's okay. He's okay here.
I thought you said he was Clement or something. I was like, oh, because we knew a guy in high school called Clement.
I still know a guy in high school named Clement. But, so I found a place. It's a 1-bedroom in downtown Minneapolis for $1,090. Car parking is half a block down, and that's $70 more per month. And then all utilities are included.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. That's great, actually.
Yeah, but the bad thing is,
It's not
you're
New
in
York.
Minneapolis.
So, do you have any ideas what you'll be doing there? How's the internet there, actually?
It's supposed to be pretty good.
What is supposed to be pretty good mean?
It's closer than us to Google.
Yeah. God, and you know how Google Fiber's in the Midwest, right? Already?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so bam, it's coming to Minneapolis next month.
I don't know geography too well, but I don't know how close that is to that area.
Imagine the United States,
Uh-huh.
and then imagine the middle of the United States,
Okay.
and then slightly west, so you got
Alright,
the
but-
Midwest, and
But isn't... Okay, so Minnesota's like by Canada, right?
yeah. I mean, like half of the United States is by Canada. Maine is by Canada, you know? Seattle is by Canada. Alaska is by Canada.
Alright,
Doesn't mean anything.
You can stop. I'm saying, other than the fact that Seattle is also... Because that's where Google is, right?
No,
What?
Google-
What the
Oh, that's all the other companies. That's like Microsoft, Nintendo, and all those people. I confuse them with all the other stupid tech people. But like Google Fiber is in like Kansas City or whatever, right?
And like one other place now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it is.
Austin.
It's Kansas City and Austin. So Minneapolis is next. They got the middle Midwest. They got the South Midwest. Now they need to get the North Midwest.
That's true. I can see that happening. It makes perfect sense.
Alright, explain.
On the map, it makes like a V.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Well, what does the V represent?
Victory. So they won.
Alright, okay. Shashank, please move on to something else.
So I bought a lot of shit in the last 2 weeks. A lot of crap because I'm stressed about moving.
Wait,
So I stress bought.
so what? Wait. Okay, so did you buy things related to the move, or did you just buy stuff because you were like, man, moving sucks. Let me make myself happy?
A bit of both.
What's the bigger part of the both?
The latter part.
Okay. So what did you get?
So I got a mechanical keyboard.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Solid.
Yeah.
For your Mac?
Cherry MX Blue. Yeah.
Oh,
for
not
my
as
Mac.
solid. Fucking blues, man.
So you're gonna be using that mechanical keyboard with your MacBook Pro?
Well,
Why'd you say it like that?
that sounds weird. Wait,
Oh.
why is that weird?
Because it's
What,
kind of
you said it like
retarded.
that?
Yeah.
No, I mean it's Cherry MX Blue. It's not. I'm not using it for gaming.
Cherry MX Blue versus all the other kinds of blue.
So what's so special about the what's so special about the Cherry MX Blue?
It just makes a lot of
quickie.
sound, easy to use.
Remember how
It's so
annoying Bobby's
fast.
keyboard is?
Yeah.
That.
So what's the good part about it?
It's
You get to
fast
annoy
for me
yourself.
to type, and it's more comfortable for me. I need to get a palm rest for my hands. I don't have
Uh-huh.
one now.
Yeah,
But-
palm rests are important.
What else I got? So I got a lot of games on Black Friday.
Damn, I got like none.
What did you get?
Got Dying Light. Got
Nice.
Blaze Blue. Chrono Phantasma Extend. Got NBA 2K16. Got J-Star's Victory versus Plus.
What the fuck? You actually got that?
I got that.
Was that like a sentence that made sense?
The
Yes,
J-Star Victory plus whatever that title is. I guess it's kind of like a fighting game.
It's like one of the Dragon Ball Z fighting games.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and
Or
it has
like
all the
the
Shonen
Naruto
Jump
thing.
characters.
I don't
It's
know
like
what
what-
that means.
Pretty much all those indie anime that we watch,
Shitty?
Like
Yeah.
Naruto, Boruto.
I don't know any of those things.
and Bleach, and One Piece,
I don't know what any of those are.
and Fairy Tail.
Dragon
No.
Ball Z.
I mean, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Good
no,
for
it's
you,
called-
Lucas.
Yeah.
Toriko,
What?
Beelzebub.
You already. That's it. He won't know any other one.
Yeah.
You said the
Let's
most
think of
popular-
even more obscure things, and maybe you'll know those.
I'm actually trying to. Wait, I'm trying to think of another one, but I can't right now. Wait,
Tractor.
what?
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter. Lucas.
I also got The Witcher 3.
You guys really thought he was gonna know Hunter x Hunter after not knowing Naruto?
No, at that point, I would just say names.
Wait, no, hold on. Hunter X. So if you turn the X sideways, it's a plus, right? So Hunter plus Hunter, so it's like Hunter 2.
Wait, hold on.
And I know
was a
that.
really unexpected reference. Good job.
And I I know that, so yeah, I basically know that.
All right.
So I got another game. Mm-hmm. I got The Witcher 3. Finally. So I bought that at GameStop for $30. But the GameStop I went to still had the Steelbook, which came with the soundtrack CD. So I got The Witcher 3, a soundtrack CD, and a Steelbook for $30, which is pretty good, I think.
What about your hunt for the 5 CD changer?
That did not turn out well. I can't find one. I can't find a 5 CD changer.
You don't need that, right?
Alright, relax. So I'll tell you.
Like normal people take their CDs, rip their music, and put it on their PC, and then transfer them to their iPhone.
But I like my CDs.
And then there are these things where you can play the music from your iPhone on a speaker.
Alright, relax. Let me finish. I didn't tell you all the stuff I bought.
Okay, alright, go ahead.
So I got another pair of speakers from Massdrop. I got...
you mean speakers that you could be using with your iPhone to listen to the music?
Wait, no. Listen, I can plug that into the CD player I have at home so that my speakers can play music from my CD player.
Wow.
No. So I also got a digital to analog converter.
Oh my god.
From a digital signal to analog. So I'm going to plug in my computer, my PS4, and what else did I get?
I always wondered, can you take a DAC and stick it up to a shitty hand clock and then attach it to one of those digital clocks and have it change the time?
Yeah, dude, that's totally how it works.
Wait, you're doing the other way. That's an ADC.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're just going back?
Yeah, it's just backwards. So it's like a 2-speed, right?
Yeah, just flip the thing over.
Yeah. If you turn it upside down, it goes the other way.
All right. Please.
What else did I buy?
Please, continue.
I bought a case for my Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, man, I forgot. I bought too many things, man.
Wait, now you can drop your Mac and not have to worry about breaking it.
Shut up. I'm not doing that.
What? I'm saying that it's good. Now you can do that.
I also bought a mic to do podcasts.
Oh, man. Spending way too much money for nothing.
Wait.
You trying to say this is not worth anything, Arvinder?
Wait, LuckerDogs?
Oh, actually, yes. I guess technically...
it's worth $10 a month.
Yo, Arvinder, are you saying that I shouldn't have done this? I shouldn't have tried to expand the LuckerDogs brand?
No. You're right. I'm wrong. I shouldn't have said that. You're absolutely correct.
How are we doing on those press passes, guys?
Oh, there is
we're halfway there.
There is this anime.
$10 a month there right now.
There is this anime thing that's happening in May. We can try and get some passes there.
All right, let's go.
And then they're not going to give them to us because they're going to be like, who the fuck are these people?
But
we can try.
Though.
Yeah, we can.
As long as it's only you that's doing it, then...
What do you mean only me? As in, the only one trying?
Yeah, then yeah, I really like that idea.
I forgot what it's called, but it's happening in May, and it's close by, so...
The adult... concert awards or whatever.
What?
The one that Ray mentioned in the previous podcast. The adult awards. The adult video awards.
You want to go to the... Wait.
Is that just a porn convention?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a porn convention. Wait, there were awards there too?
Yeah. I guess. It's
Are you sure? Are you sure you just made that up?
Wait, are you sure you made that up?
Yeah, I'm not even giving him the chance to say no.
Dude.
I'm not giving him the chance to say no.
No, there are awards. It says the AVN Adult Movie Awards. Post award
Is
show.
the trophy a golden dildo?
Let me see.
Are you really going to find that right now?
I'm looking.
All right, guys.
We don't need
some other stuff.
We don't need this dildo, man. Come on. If you have anything else to say, please.
But it's gold though. Don't you want to shove gold up your ass?
We can make our own golden dildo if you have.
Can't you get poisoning from that or some shit?
Let's find out.
Like lead?
Let's find out.
But it's gold, not lead.
Well, yeah, but gold is still a metal. I don't know.
I mean, Gold is okay
Lead
in
is a
small
metal.
quantities. That's why they have
Gold is
edible
a
gold
metal.
leaf and stuff, you know?
Oh yeah.
Poisonous.
But if you took it up the butt area, it would probably be like when you take alcohol up the butt area, aka, more concentrated because it hasn't filtered through all your other stuff. So it could still be dangerous.
All right.
All right. So for now,
Who wants to
let's.
volunteer?
Yeah.
Me.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, no, I thought you meant to talk next. No.
All right.
All
There
right.
we
Well,
go.
we'll work on our golden dildo and we'll
We
test
got
it out.
that on audio. You gave us your verbal consent.
No, Arvinder, edit that in. Edit it.
But yeah, we will edit it in.
Oh,
As in, it
fuck.
will not be edited out.
No, I'm just saying that it was edited. It was added in post, taken from out of context, and
Nope, not at all. It's the raw file.
it's not the only thing that's going to be raw if we actually do this.
Shashank, is that all for your week?
Yes.
All right, seeing as
I'm
he's
trying to think.
what?
I mean, I played video games.
Did you play anything interesting?
No.
Yeah, anniversary.
What?
Tomb Raider anniversary.
But you got that like today.
Yeah, I played it today.
How much of it did you play? Like half an hour?
Yeah, maybe like 15 minutes.
All right. Well, how were those 15 minutes?
How
They're
was
all
the
right.
Intro cutscene.
I skipped that.
There was barely an intro cutscene in that game.
I still skipped it. I was like, why am I watching this? This is dumb.
Well, yeah. Don't worry. You don't need to watch it to know what's going on. But you do need
Anyway.
to kind of watch the ending. Yeah.
I guess. Well, and then after that, I quit to play Bioshock, finally.
And did you play that for 15 minutes?
I played that for about 25 minutes.
Damn.
And then we had this podcast.
Oh. So here we are, ready to move on to Lucas, right?
Yes. We never
There
even
you
talked
go.
about what you did, Arvinder.
I mean, I didn't really do anything new. I just played more Call of Duty and
You bought like $500 worth of stuff this week, didn't
I
you?
played more, what?
Or was that last week already?
That was last week.
Oh, shit. All right.
Because I just played more Call of Duty and Bloodborne. I started playing in the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, but, I'm just getting destroyed in that because all the people that have been playing all the other Uncharted multiplayers are really good, and I'm just bad. So, what's up with you?
Who, me?
Yeah?
Nothing really happened this week.
Nothing really happened, no?
Yeah, it was just kind of a normal week.
Mm-hmm. Normal? Completely
Yeah.
normal? Nothing annoying?
No.
Involving you having no audio and then having to do a lot of things?
All right,
Fucking
so
up?
On I don't even know when it started. Was it like Wednesday? Tuesday? I don't know, something. Sometime this last week, I plugged in my headphones and it sounded kind of weird, so I jiggled it around, which I've been doing because my headphone jack has been kind of fucking up. So I jiggled it around and I must have fucking jiggled it too hard because now in no way does it work at all. No matter what position I move the thing to, it does not work. So I was like, oh, that's really bad. And rather than thinking rationally, let's just buy a new computer case. Let's replace my current computer case because I have I kind of don't like this computer case. It's super small and it sucks and shit and it bends my motherboard and
Well,
Fuck
whose
yeah.
idea was that?
the guy that made the case. I don't know. It's fucking not me.
To get the case.
Oh, BeomHe kind of said, oh yeah, that's good.
But then you made the purchase,
Debatable. So I got a new case and it came and I was like, damn, I have to put this stuff in now. So I did.
who's typing right now?
right?
Yep.
It's always when I'm
Wait.
talking too. If you
No,
go
it's
back
like-
to last week, it's whenever I'm fucking talking that he's typing, and then when Arvinder's talking, it's eating, and then that's it.
Dude, I've heard about your week vicariously already. Okay, I'll just mute my mic.
Wait, now is BeomHe doing this?
I'm checking my email again.
Oh, what? Alright, now you mute yourself so Lucas can continue.
Can I
Wait, is
mute
BeomHe
myself
muting
too?
himself? We can't have two people muted. I have to unmute myself now.
Wait, why don't we all just mute ourselves? Except for
Alright, Lucas, mute yourself too. Silent cast.
Alright, so I got my case, and I was like, alright, I have to actually install the stuff. And it was the easiest install ever. The case is huge compared to my really shitty small case from before. And then I plug it in, and I turn it on, and it doesn't fucking power on. So I'm like, shit, I just wasted over $100 on this case. So I'm like, alright, I guess I can just kind of put it back into the other case, and see if it works in there, because then at least I have a functioning computer. So I put it back in there, and turned it on, and it didn't fucking work. So I'm like, oh shit, I just destroyed my computer for no reason, right? So about this time, I find out that there's this thing you can plug into the front of the computer where you put disk drives and stuff. It's just like a headphone adapter. So you can just sort of override the front panel and have a new front panel being a CD drive slot. So then I could have just done that and had audio again. So I'm like, alright, that sounds like a good choice. So I ordered one without realizing that maybe I won't be able to get my computer to work anymore. So then I desperately tried to get my computer to work again. So I put all the stuff in and I was like, alright, I should test the components one at a time.
Is anyone even
I'm listening.
okay?
I'm not, but my mic is muted, so at least I won't be interrupting.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to test the components one at a time. So I called a friend of mine who's like good at this stuff, and he told me what to do. And basically, I didn't have a paper clip, which is the usual method for like testing stuff. So I got a staple and bent the staple like and fucked it up. So it was basically just a V. And then I shoved it in my power fucking cable thing, and then like it turned on. So I was like, all right, cool. My power supply's not busted. So then I did the same thing to my motherboard except with a screwdriver. So I took a screwdriver and shoved it where the power switch is supposed to be, and it posted, which means fucking power on self-test, whatever. So it was going around, but then I plugged in other stuff to the motherboard and it didn't post anymore. So I'm like, what the shit? Why did plugging this stuff in make it not post anymore? I unplugged it and it still didn't post. So now I'm just like, this doesn't make any sense, right? So I took everything apart and fucking just had the motherboard in the case, and then did the screwdriver trick, and it didn't fucking do anything. And it was like, I don't understand at all, right? Because it doesn't make any sense. Like I do this thing and then I do it again later and it doesn't work anymore. So it turns out after like days upon days of fucking with this thing, I find out that the secret to making my computer work again is screw it down very loosely with 4 screws. Don't install the IO shield, so now the back of my computer is just kind of open. Oh yeah, and then every time I install a new part, pull on the CPU because what happened was the motherboard was like shorting out. Like there was something underneath, I guess, that was fucking with the motherboard, right? So I pulled it away every time, and then now it works.
How did you even manage to put this thing together in the first place?
No, listen. I'm working with damaged parts right now. So the problem is the motherboard is fucked up. That's the only issue.
Wait, why is it?
I wonder why.
No, because the first time I installed it, the IO panel on this thing fucking blows to the point where it like forces the motherboard to be in this weird position, which I sort of accepted the first time because I didn't know any better, right? So I kind of screwed it down in a weird way, and it may have sort of bent the motherboard, right? So I spent the last 2 years with it kind of like sort of bent, and one of the screws just not in it because I couldn't, because it would have broken the damn thing. So I must have damaged it in some way because of that. So then I got to put it together, and I do it the right way this time, and it doesn't fucking work because I guess it just got damaged from doing it the wrong way. So I have to like do it a different wrong way so that it works now well enough that I can continue to do it. But right now I'm talking from my laptop because my desktop still does not have audio, and Amazon was like, oh, we're gonna ship you this thing today. And then I got a notification that said like, oh, we tried to deliver it, but we couldn't. We left a note outside or something. And I went outside and there was no fucking notes. They were just like, nah, we didn't even bother. Just check tomorrow. Fuck you. I assume it's because it was Sunday.
Maybe, but you know, some places deliver on Sunday.
You know what else is Sunday? Yeah.
So, what's your future plan in dealing with this messed up situation that you messed up like years ago now?
So get my things tomorrow. They should both come tomorrow, and if they don't, I'm gonna fucking like be really angry and call people.
Right.
But if they show up, then take my case apart, actually screw in my power supply, because I forgot to mention this. I was taking it apart and putting it together so many times that the time that it actually worked, I forgot to screw in my power supply. So it's hanging by 1.5 screws right now. Like one of them is just tightened enough so it doesn't fall, and the other one's actually there, but there's supposed to be 4 screws. So it's just sort of hanging by a thread inside of my case, and I worried that if I accidentally bump it with my foot, it's gonna come crashing down into the other stuff. But like,
You know what I've learned from this entire thing?
what?
This is why I'm not a PC gamer.
No, but the thing is, like, I know what I'm doing somewhat, right?
Not.
No, listen.
I mean, your theory is that the universe is non-deterministic. You're basically saying that like your computer is on the level of quantum physics here.
No, listen. I got to the fucking problem, and it's a weird problem. Like, it's not strange that it took me forever to figure it out, because it's a fucking weird problem. Anyone would have had the same issue.
No, I wouldn't have, because I didn't try to build a desktop.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh man, you guys are so fucking better than me.
Wait,
for not even trying.
they did the thing. They did my
What?
thing.
What?
They're better because they never tried to do it.
But you did it though.
Well, I did it, but
So you actually are better in this case.
well, here's what I know.
I think what Arvinder's saying is that we stole his joke.
Yeah, because I said the same thing last week. But I remember when I had to put this thing in, anytime I was like, man, this feels weird. Maybe I shouldn't just jam this thing in there, because, you know, it feels weird right now.
Phrasing.
Instead, I thought about it and went slowly through it and made sure everything was fine. But apparently, you just kind of jammed it in there.
No. The thing is, the case was so fucked up that I couldn't do it the right way without just not having an I/O panel. Which I didn't want to do.
At that point, maybe you should have been like, man, maybe I should get a different case.
No, dude, at that point, like, I spent so much money I didn't want to spend any more.
Yeah, but like, it might have even been cheaper.
Yeah, I know.
So, your past mistakes have been really fucking you in the ass this entire week.
Yep.
Well, hopefully it all works out.
Otherwise, I'm just going to be complaining again.
We don't need to see what happened throughout the chat this entire week.
So I was thinking, like, I have a job now, right? Which means that I'm, like, not incredibly short on money like I used to be. And, like, at what point does time become worth more than money, right? Like, is it even worth it to do this when I could just spend more money, get something put together for me that I know is going to work and just be fine?
That's what Henry did with the laptop.
Well, laptops are a different story because my laptop, which coincidentally is still functional, so I guess that kind of proves that point. But it was like $2,500.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people with audio equipment too, they do that, right? You can get a combination digital analog converter and an amplifier and a receiver put together for all your audio equipment. So all you do is plug your computer into that and that into your speakers, and that's all you need. But a lot of people like getting it separate because that allows them to mix and match and upgrade, and it's also cheaper. But that means that it's more stuff that you have to deal with about like compatibility and stuff. So all types of electronics and equipment, I guess that's an issue. But some people like Henry are smart. Let me just buy a laptop. And it's
I don't think Henry would even want to put like the computer together.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
The thing is, like, doing this gave me a lot of insight into how all this stuff works, which is very valuable. But at the same time, like, it's a pain in the ass, man.
I mean, yeah, it is. It does take a long time to do. But.
And the first time, I just had a defective hard drive. I don't know if I mentioned that, but when I put it together, my hard drive just didn't work.
That's just a defective product, I guess. So.
Yeah, that was shitty.
You could get a laptop and that could happen.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that likely.
It's less likely, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They usually do a little bit more testing on that.
Yeah.
But in the end, maybe the best idea is to just get something else. Yeah, something already put together.
That's what I'm thinking. Because, like, what's it going to be, like $200 more for just, like, infinitely less headache?
Yeah, probably. As long as, you know, you're okay with some of the things that they put in there.
Oh, true, actually. I never thought about that. Fuck.
But that shouldn't be that much of a problem.
Yeah.
And then this way you can get a really cool looking case.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And make sure you get, like, lights on there and stuff.
Yeah, dude. But I could do that now. Like.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that. Like, putting the thing together in the first place is hard enough. Dealing with like other light ups, that's even worse. This way it'll be easier.
Yeah, dude, you're right. So before I was playing XCOM, before all this happened.
So how's that, dude? Arvinder's like broken, right?
Yeah. So Arvinder, you're the best character, and I mean Barinder Smith, not Arvinder.
This is like the first time it's ever happened.
Whoa.
Yeah. No. So I named him Arvinder or whatever I named him because he was from India, and he actually very much looked like you. He looked like you a lot.
Right,
so
right.
I changed,
exactly, racist.
I changed it so he has like stubble and the front hair thing. So like now he just looks entirely like you. And he just shits on everyone single-handedly. Big Mac kind of fell off, but Arvinder has just scaled incredibly well and is my entire team.
Because I'm amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Except when it comes to your Uncharted 4 multiplayer.
BeomHe died immediately.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't like name anyone else after people, including myself, because it would have been weird. I don't know. I probably would have died.
You know that you'd be too sad when they die?
No, it's just, I don't know.
You can't handle the pain of loss?
What if you had your own name in there, and if that guy died, you had to start all over?
That's fucked up, man. I would just never take him on missions then.
No,
you have to.
You had to.
Because he's going to command them.
You can't, because they get injured and they can't go on the next mission. Like, it's just impossible.
Alright, just don't get injured.
Yeah, okay. So he has to be a sniper.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's the other thing, like, you being a sniper means you basically never get shot.
Yeah.
So,
bitch.
yeah.
I'm just like,
You're a bitch.
Well, camping is a legitimate strategy.
Yeah.
It's just,
Speaking of camping, let's get Black Ops 3.
the thing about the new Call, at least in Advanced Warfare, is that you can't really camp in that game.
Well, that's because jetpacks, right?
Yeah, because of all the extra movement and stuff, it's really hard to just like hide in a place because someone will always find you. There's usually like at least like 4 different ways into any situation.
I, for one, really like hiding, so Black Ops 3?
Well, Black Ops 3 has like jetpacks and wall running also. It has jetpacks, which are slightly different from the ones in Advanced Warfare.
Oh.
And it has wall running, which Advanced Warfare didn't have.
Wall running.
But it doesn't have the boost anymore.
You know what,
Boost!
You know what else? Where you
Use
can't
the
stay
boost
still?
to get through.
What?
Zombies.
I don't want to play zombies, goddammit.
Why not, man?
It's not fun.
Wait, well, I mean, they said you didn't even want it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
Okay, you should get it.
No.
Nah.
The fuck, man.
Maybe like try again in 6 months.
All right, it's been 6 months.
Wait, that's not true at all. It's
No, so you remember in June?
No.
No, just set your system time to like June.
Yeah. You remember June 2015?
No.
All right, well, that's because it was 6 months ago. So Black Ops 3.
Okay. The game wasn't even out back then.
Yeah, it was being talked about though.
All right, 6 months from today.
Okay.
Today is December 6th, so you can ask again in whenever 6 months from today is.
All right.
All right?
Yeah. Also, since I don't have audio, the only thing I've been able to do is watch like YouTube videos or play Binding of Isaac Afterbirth while also listening to YouTube videos from my laptop. So what I have right now is my desktop is here. So I have my controller hooked up to my desktop, and then I have my laptop sitting on my bed, and my headphones are connected to my laptop, but like I'm playing on the desktop.
Wait, that's so weird.
So
Yeah.
you just put together a Frankenstein monster.
Yep.
Try and play.
Yep.
All right. That was this week in the life of Lucas.
See you guys next week.
Wait, are we forgetting someone?
Who?
Nah, my best sniper.
It's Chris's birthday today.
Chris Bober?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone sing the non-copyrighted
No,
version
that's
of the
over now, remember?
Okay, it's over. We can sing it.
Yeah.
So
Wait, hold on. What was the original non-copyrighted version?
I don't know, the one that's done at Applebee's?
What?
Like I'm not gonna do it. I saw what you're trying there.
No. I actually don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
one that they do in like all the restaurants.
I'm unfamiliar. I've never gone to a restaurant on my birthday. Like, I don't know. Please
up.
give an example.
I'm not gonna give
Yo, happy birthday, Lucas.
No, but that's just a normal one.
but let's sing happy birthday to Chris.
Nah.
Alright, everyone start.
What's the
The-
non-copyrighted one though? You gotta do that.
No, the other one isn't copyrighted anymore. It's over. We can sing it.
So
So
we're gonna get flagged.
in 3, 2, 1.
Wait, we're not actually singing, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, well, happy birthday, Chris. We tried. Or I tried. Well, actually I didn't try because I didn't even sing. So in that case, no one tried.
No. You don't have to sing. You are.
No,
singing.
wait. Let me just do this reference.
Wait, you're just gonna ignore that joke? That joke was amazing.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said you don't have to sing. You are sing.
I think he's disappointed, dude. Alright, let's please move on to news from this week. The past week, the VGAs, which are the Video Game Awards, and PSX, which is actually I don't know what that stands for, but that's a PlayStation
Experience.
Thank you. There you go. PlayStation Experience. That happened in the past week. So there is actually some news this week, unlike last week. Although not that much of it is interesting, so I didn't even put in most of it in here.
Right, so news item number 1. 10 African countries vow to recreate 100 million hectares of lost jungle, twice the size of Europe.
What's
World
a
Bank.
hectare?
It's a name, and there's going to be a lot of them. Like, there's going to be a lot of people working on fixing the jungle.
What?
What? Like Hector, right?
So Platinum announced that they're working on a TMNT game.
Oh man,
You know,
that
at this
actually
point-
that actually could be kind of interesting.
At this point, I'm not even excited
Oh, okay, never mind.
Why?
because
That
it's
shit
like,
sucks.
yeah, they're getting a lot of work.
Yo, he's gonna say they sold
Good.
out. They sold out.
No, but the fact that they're doing so many projects, it means that they don't really get to like get the full polish and like the quality that we saw in like Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2.
So
Who
they
sold
sold
out?
out.
You mean Korra?
I said Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2, okay?
You mean
Sick-
Korra
Right.
too?
Like I was
Korra 2.
okay with Korra when it was by itself, but now that it's been joined by the new Transformers game and possibly this one, I'm not so sure anymore.
Wait, who sold out?
They didn't sell out. I'm not saying they sold out.
You're totally
Yo.
saying that they sold out, dude.
What a yo, dude! They totally sold out.
All right, these people.
They should just start calling themselves like bronze games now.
Damn.
All right, so who's excited for Dead or Alive Extreme 3?
Oh, me.
Dude, well, it doesn't matter. We just have like even more Dynasty Warriors type games anyway.
All right, shut
That's
the hell
all.
up. Let's move on to a different topic.
No, I don't care. I'm gonna break that shit up.
Well, guess what, Lucas? They're not bringing DOA Extreme 3 to North America.
So what you could say is it was DOA.
Haha.
Damn.
No. It didn't even arrive.
Yeah.
It's just dead.
DBA.
So what happened, there's actually some weird things going on with this. On their Facebook account, someone from their social media team posted, this is on the Dead or Alive Facebook page. This is quote, "Do you know many issues happening in video game industry with regard to how to treat female in video game industry? We do not want to talk those things here, but certainly we have gone through in the last year or two to come to our decision. Thank you." End quote.
What?
Wait, was that like a real post?
That was the real post.
That sounded like something out of like
Google Translate.
They might as well have used Google Translate. So, terrible grammar aside, pretty much what this person was saying was that all the recent, I guess, PC stuff or the SJW, that stuff that's happening with the video game industry recently, they don't want to release this game here because they know that, I guess, get some backlash for it anyway.
Wait, why though? It's not like it's a new thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? There was no one complaining that this game is coming out or anything.
Yeah.
They just decided not to do it. So, after that, do you guys know what Play Asia is?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
What?
Yeah, so Play Asia is...
Play Asia. I bought something on there last week. I forgot to include it. I did buy something on there.
All right. Relax.
Streaming endorsement from Shashank, literally.
Let me say what I bought.
Money for this?
So Play Asia is an import site where you can buy the imported versions of stuff, right? So then they posted stuff about how they're like, don't worry guys, we still got the game. And because there's still going to be an English version getting released for different Asian countries, because there are English-speaking Asian countries. So,
Wait.
like Singapore.
Oh,
what? I thought they spoke Chinese in Singapore.
What?
I'm pretty
They
sure
speak
it's
whatever
just
language Arvinder speaks, because his last name is Singh.
Alright, so then...
See, it's not that good of a joke.
The first one was a lot better.
So because that happened, a lot of people are like, oh, this is just like PR thing that Koei Tecmo is doing. Because they know, like, Dead or Alive Extreme 2 and Dead or Alive Beach
Wait, before you
Volleyball.
continue, can I just say what I bought on Play Asia last week?
Yeah, no, go ahead, interrupt me.
Alright, so they finally made triggers for the PlayStation Vita version 1000. Until now, they've only made triggers for PlayStation Vita 2000s.
Oh my god.
So I bought one.
Uh-huh.
Coming at the end of the month.
Damn, alright, so now that you're done with your stupid shit. So a lot of people are saying that this is just a PR thing because those other games didn't really sell well. And there's no reason for them not to really release it here other than the fact that they know that the people who are going to buy it will just import it anyway. But
That's
That's not true.
What?
That's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
If I was on the fence, I would not go the extra mile to fucking import some shit.
Yeah, but a lot of people who are on the fence aren't like, do I really need this ass and tits game in my life? Like, usually the people who are gonna get it, they're like, alright, that's what I want. And that's it. Like, ass and tits game isn't usually like a fence thing, right?
Wait, is this the fight
Akiba
game
Strip?
or the volleyball? Akiba Strip is great.
Well, like, honestly...
Do you have it?
Alright.
Akiba Strip is great.
Okay, so, like, DOA Xtreme 2 got, like, really terrible reviews, and, like, people that liked the first game didn't even like it, because they were like, this is just a bad game, this is just, like, shitty minigames going on. So they're not even, like, doing anything that great in it anyway, so who really cares? Plus, all the characters that aren't even gonna be in it. So, like, what if you're like, man, I really like Christy, because I'm pretty sure Christy's not in this game.
Wait, like, our governor?
Yeah, like our governor.
Wait, is Christy the one with the cowboy hat?
Game. Christy.
Oh god, no.
No, that...
I mean, he still has the tits, but the ass?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Tina is the one that's the American with the cowboy hat, and yes, she's going to be in this game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So in the end, Koei Tecmo then did finally post on Facebook saying that post earlier doesn't reflect the company; it was just that individual's opinion. So a lot of weird stuff going on with this game. But on something that Ray, you might care about.
Oh,
Did you hear that Project M ended development?
dude, yeah. So I have some stuff to add to that.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, was that all the news you had?
Well, no, I'm sure if you know more
It's
about
gonna
it.
be the same stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically some lawyers scared the shit out of them. And then they were like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. And then some people were like, nah, okay, so we're gonna do this now. And then some
Is it
lawyers
called
scared the
Project
shit out
N?
of them. So
Wait,
yeah, basically now everyone's scared the shit out of doing it. But Lynn from Fire Emblem is in the dev build.
You know
And
Live.
Cool.
Lynn,
Live.
shut up. Yo,
Alright.
you don't understand. So Lynn has to be like the best Fire Emblem waifu. Like, she's the first female lord you can just like, that had her own campaign. Even if it was just like a small one. Like it was like the tutorial first 10 chapters thing. But like, yeah, easily one of the best lords ever. So anyways, like, Lynn and Knuckles, like from Sonic, are in the dev build. And like, people release those online so you can play as Knuckles too.
They took the files away from their website, right? So now if you want to get it, I don't know what.
They have like,
Torrent.
Reddit just posted a whole bunch of download links.
Okay.
I already
So
grabbed like the dev build too.
there are several ways to actually get it. But yeah, Project M's over, guys.
Oh no.
No more updates.
no.
But hey, hopefully this means that they might just like go and make a game of their own or something. Because like they can probably just do it. Project M was pretty like detailed in all the stuff they added in there, so they probably can just make their own game and actually make money this time. But you know, I don't know if they're actually gonna go do that.
So speaking of making money,
Mhm.
right? Now that we're into the news section, we should probably announce that we're spending $9.99 a month on whatever it
Okay,
is.
we're not doing that with
Are we
YouTube
talking about
Red.
YouTube Red now?
Your
Yeah.
stupid subscription
So
joke.
first off, before we start talking about YouTube Red, fuck YouTube Red.
All right,
continue.
yeah. So we
What
talked about
YouTube
this
Red?
a couple of weeks ago. How a lot of the Japanese music stuff was going off of YouTube because of YouTube Red, and the reason that is because there's copyright laws in Japan are like way stricter than they are here. And one of the features of YouTube Red is that you can actually just download videos and watch them offline. And being able to download like Japanese music was against the copyright laws in Japan, which is why a lot of their music is being taken off of YouTube. So yeah, fuck YouTube Red, I guess.
Wait, so what did you actually do though? I didn't understand what you were talking about.
Japanese music.
No, not you.
Me?
I mean, not them. You.
What do you mean?
you said something about it.
Yeah, I found out why it was being taken off. Because we talked about it last time, but we didn't know exactly what the reasoning behind it was.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we know. Alright, Shashank, you here?
Yeah.
Or I guess Ray too. You guys excited
Yeah.
for Danganronpa 3?
Alyssa is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it after her probably.
They also announced that there's a new anime coming, so I guess
Yeah.
we'll get the
Season
anime
3.
for Danganronpa 2. Or has that already happened?
Yeah, Danganronpa 3. The anime's coming out so fast. I was surprised.
Wait, there's already an anime for season 2 or the second game?
I think so.
Is there? Are you sure?
Because the ones in the trailer, I didn't recognize at all.
Alright, well, I didn't watch the trailer because, whatever. But, yeah, for all the Danganronpa lovers who
I
were,
can't what?
who were mad about the recent game. What is going on? What is he saying?
I don't know. He's saying.
Okay, while you go, yeah, they released the spin-off game this year with Ultra Despair Girls, but people were really unhappy with that because, the game was kind of bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
So hopefully
I didn't
you guys can be happy whenever this comes out. This comes out in next year, 2016. I don't think there's a specific date for it yet. So be excited. Speaking of
Be excite. All right.
Speaking of being excited, Lab Zero's game on what was
Oh wait, is that Virtual Last
I thought you were
Reward?
gonna talk about Excite Bike.
Lab Zero's RPG
No, talk about Excite Bike, dude. It's a great game.
on Indiegogo has reached its crowdfunding goal, so they'll be making the game.
Wait, is
Yeah,
that the
it-
one Indivisible or something?
Yes, that is Indivisible.
Yeah, I saw shit about that, but I don't really know what Lab Zero makes.
Skullgirls.
Oh, isn't it weird that a fighting game developers making an RPG?
I mean, no, but go play the prototype that they have and then see if you like it or not.
What type of RPG is it?
Oh, that's a good question. I want to hear this too.
It's not turn-based, but it runs in real time.
Wait.
What? If
Like,
it's not turn-based, it'll be in real time.
Like what? You were like, it's not turn-based, but
it's not like an ARPG or anything where you don't get like full control of your character or anything. You're still selecting just moves for them to do.
Oh, but they're moving in real time.
Yeah, because it's kind of like
Ni no Kuni.
Oh, I didn't play Ni no Kuni, but it could be like that.
Ni no Kuni,
Wait, so it's turn-based, but you're moving and stuff? That's what I'm getting here? So it's like Final Fantasy 12 then?
Yeah, well, no, it's not even because Final Fantasy 12, you actually got to move your character around in battle.
Yeah.
This is just like you stay until your bar charges up, and then you can.
It's Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's closer to Final Fantasy 13. It's.
Oh, wait, so you, like, on your turn, you move around and act?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a Eternal Sonata then?
Sure.
So
You've never played that game?
Nope.
Wait, actually, isn't that just like XCOM then?
No.
What?
Wait,
That's-
also
that's like a
kind of
tactical
XCOM,
game.
but like, no, this isn't like all your team goes and then your enemy goes, right? It's like mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's
you guys know like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
It's like Chrono Trigger.
Wait, why didn't you just say that from the beginning?
Because I didn't think about Chrono Trigger until
Wait, you
just now.
move around in Chrono Trigger?
No, you don't move around. You only select your movement or your like moves that you want to make whenever your bar fills up. And
So isn't it just like Final Fantasy 7?
is Final Fantasy 7 like that? I never played that game either, guys.
Shit, dude.
I thought
What's wrong with
Final
you?
Fantasy 7 was turn-based.
It is turn-based, but it's like active time bar turn-based.
Yeah, I guess this is active time bar turn-based. There you
Okay.
go. Now that we finally reached that, we can.
So what you're saying is that I didn't have another game to reference.
It doesn't.
That would have
doesn't
sealed the
matter.
deal.
The prototype is available for free. Just go freaking play it for yourself.
Wait, so you're saying this is like Legend of Korra?
Yeah. Wait, what game is this again?
So Mortal Kombat X,
Mortal Kombat?
the Combat Pack 2 for Mortal
Wait,
Kombat X.
no. The game you were describing was a Mortal Kombat game? That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's
Well, yeah, it's-
Indivisible.
Well, you
Oh,
know,
okay,
like
thanks, Shashank.
well, you know, like Indivisible, Lab Zero, Skullgirls, fighting game, Mortal Kombat X.
You could have gone with Skullgirls, Skulls Cracking.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could have done that. But Combat Pack 2 characters for Mortal Kombat X have been revealed.
Do we care about this?
I
Cool.
mean,
All right,
kind of.
so
Wait,
let's see
let me,
that.
no, shut up. It'll be the Xenomorph from Alien, but it's a Xenomorph with the DNA of the Tarkatans, so like Baraka. Leatherface from that Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, so it's just that guy. Borai Cho, one of the worst characters in Mortal Kombat.
Wait, 1 second. Can I
What?
just say something?
What?
For Indivisible, right? Just for the Indiegogo part, like the amount of funds that they needed for their like limit was approximately $1.5 million.
Yes.
That's the amount of
Oh, nice.
All right.
money they needed to start development.
It's
That's
actually
a lot of money.
It's
for
actually
like an
more than
indie
that.
game studio making an RPG.
It's
yeah,
actually-
they made more than that.
No, I mean, they actually need more than that. What happened was that if they met their goal, they were gonna get like I think $1 million or $2 million more dollars from their publisher. So
Oh, really?
it's gonna be even more than that.
So wait, why do they need so much cash? An indie game does not need that much money.
I mean, if you go to their
Especially
if you go to their Indiegogo, they actually break that down pretty thoroughly. So go take a look if you're interested in that. They do say like really where the money goes to.
That's true. I guess I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But it's just weird because there's a lot.
The art that they have for their games is like really high quality, so it's expensive to make all that stuff. Like,
But like, I mean, yeah, but Bloodstained had a lot of good art too, and I remember
but
how
Bloodstained is a 3D game, isn't it? Like it's being done in
No.
the engine.
No, it might not. They're deciding that right now whether they want to make it 3D or 2D.
Wait, they didn't even decide that, and then they had a Kickstarter.
Well, I mean, they only all had for the Kickstarter was like art, like just drawn art. They didn't actually have the engine yet.
Okay, well, if you look at
It's not like a 3D. It's like a Castlevania type 3D where like the 3D pops out, but there's
All right.
Again.
Excellent.
All right. So,
Wait,
the
we're not gonna wait for him to finish.
I mean, who knows when he'll be back? The final character is a
No, wait, I
cyborg.
think I heard him.
That's a mix of Sector, Cyrax, and Smoke. All right, Shashank, are you back?
Hello?
Are you-
There he is. There he is.
All right, finish what you were saying.
So Bloodstain had a 500 grand goal, right? But Bloodstain made $5.5 million, right? So they got a lot of other extra stuff. But this game, right? I wonder if it actually needs $1.5 million for an RPG like this, because one of the biggest things in Bloodstain was that they got a lot of really high quality voice actors. They got like David Hayter, and they got like really good music too. Like, and they have it for like every single platform right off the bat.
All right, but keep in mind that the money that they make from Kickstarter is never actually what all the money that they use to make the game. Like, they usually have another backer like in the back ready to give them money when they see that it's a successful Kickstarter. Like, look at what happened with Shenmue 3. Once they
That's what I'm saying, but I'm saying like these games don't need that much money. They don't
But
need
how
what
would you know?
yeah, you've never made a game. Like,
no.
I'm seriously like go look at their Indiegogo. They do like break down really where the money's going, and you might figure out exactly why they need that money. Because the art that they do, and it's like you said the thing about Bloodstain, but we don't know exactly what Bloodstain will look like. We know what this game is going to look like, and we know that the art that they have in Skullgirls is like comparable to King of Fighters 13, which probably had like the best sprite art like I've ever seen in any game. So they're making like really high quality stuff, and that stuff is expensive to make. They need a lot of people working on it, which means they cost a lot of money to make it.
Even better than Dive Punch?
Even better than Dive Punch, yes.
Damn.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is that like the point of the Kickstarter, right, is like for these type of games is not just to get money, but it's also for publicity, right? To get money from other backers.
No, they said that this Kickstarter was like it. Like if they didn't make that $1.5 million, their studio was gonna disband.
Really?
Yeah, like this was it. If they didn't make this money, they were gonna like go work for whoever else, and they would have shut down Lab Zero.
Okay.
Yeah, man. All right, so who's excited for Batman, a Telltales game series?
Really?
Is that a thing?
That's the thing. Yep, don't want that. But I guess it's happening. I don't really make a new engine that won't shit itself every 5 seconds, and maybe it'll be good.
Yo, speaking of like game news, did you hear that Final Fantasy VII is going to be a multi-part series?
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the remake is going to be like released in parts essentially.
Wait, is it really? I didn't even hear that. When did you hear that?
I just read it like 5 minutes ago because I wasn't listening to what you were talking about.
Did they just release that?
It was at PSX, I think.
Alright, well, PSX is happening right now, so.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
so-
I guess that works. The original game was multiple discs too, but
Yeah, it's huge, and the last Final Fantasy was like fucking
three parts too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think Final Fantasy 13 by itself was enough of a story. The rest of it was just there because they were
No. We're saying it was split into like different good parts. Like Final Fantasy 13 had story, 13-2 had gameplay, and was there a third one?
Yeah.
Is there gonna be one?
No, it already exists. Lightning Returns.
Oh yeah, and that one had the traditional Final Fantasy addicting minigame. No. Haven't you ever heard of the Golden Saucer, dude?
No?
Final Fantasy 7. Gotta play the remake now.
Alright, well, I'll actually probably play the remake. Since
Yeah, me too.
It'll be probably good.
I've never played a Final Fantasy game like through.
Damn, dude. Well, duh, you probably won't finish 7 if they're releasing it in episodes.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I'm gonna finish 15. You know why?
Why?
The only ones I finished are 5 and 10. It's gotta be multiples of 5.
Well, now you have to.
Wait, no, I finished the first one too, but that's like exceptional, you know? It's like the original, you gotta finish it.
Right, yeah. Everyone's finished it here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the part where
If
they
you
fought.
start playing it, you gotta finish it. Actually, have you guys played it before?
Nope.
I really like the
Played
part.
what?
I really like the part where everything was mistranslated.
Original Final Fantasy. Garland will knock you all down.
Wait, played what before?
Oh my god, Shashank.
I can't
The original
hear
Final
you.
Fantasy.
Nope, never touched that. Final Fantasy.
Jesus Christ.
So, God, you need to like turn your sound off on everything that is sending messages right now.
Oh, you mean AOL Double Messenger 2 Triple Plus X?
Yeah. So, did you guys like Psychonauts?
Yes.
What's that noise?
It's Ray, probably.
Oh.
It's definitely right now. So any of you like Psychonauts?
Well,
No.
by the time I played it was like 10 years old, and
Wait, it's a fun game. It's still fun, like 10 years later.
I got bored an hour in, and that's
Isn't that
probably
just because you hate old stuff, Lucas?
I don't actually hate old stuff. That was disproven to me recently, but I don't remember why.
No, you hate old stuff.
No, I don't. False.
All right.
No, it's true.
Well, when you remember why you don't, let us know.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
People were talking about like, oh, Fallout 4 has shitty graphics, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, it's 2015. It looks like it's fucking a couple years old. I didn't really care or notice.
So maybe it's not
Yeah,
just
but
the
that's because
graphics.
Fallout 4.
I got bored of it.
Go play
Anyway.
Fallout 1 or 2.
What
I
if?
got bored.
What if? Wait. So you got bored of it, which is proving that you don't like old-looking stuff.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It just wasn't that compelling to
What
me.
if,
It was always the quests were very predictable. It's like, hi, I have blank trouble. I would like you to go kill these raiders in this location. Okay, cool.
But what if like the underlying reason was because it looked shitty? You just didn't realize it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. So Psychonauts 2 started a crowdfunding thing, but they're doing it on Fig. Do you guys know what Fig is?
Yeah,
The fruit?
They make Newtons.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Lucas was going to have a serious answer, but he faked it out. Good job.
So Fig is a new it's a new Kickstarter thing, but on Fig, the people when they put their money into it, it's actually more of an investment because they can get money back. So they can actually get
What?
paid.
Arvinder, what did you just say? Repeat, please.
Thank you. Steal my role.
Better
Get out of
fucking
here.
internet, dude.
So people can actually make money if they back stuff on Fig. And I think this is the first big project that's coming out of Fig, so we'll see how it does.
You mean first Fig project?
So Rocket League is coming to Xbox One in February. So all those Xbox players can finally get it after all these months.
Yay.
Yo, Arvinder,
What?
I'm hungry.
Alright, well,
Start eating on the podcast.
No, you wanna like
No,
bring me some food?
I don't. So we were talking about, we were kind of talking about the VGAs, but Metal Gear Solid 5 V won some award there. And then Jeff Keighley was like, yo, Kojima couldn't be here because Konami said he couldn't. Fuck Konami.
Damn, I don't know who that is.
That was like a you don't know who Kojima is?
No, Jeff.
Jeff Keighley?
Who's
The
that?
guy who makes who like pretty much is the creator of the video game awards?
Oh, I don't know what those are either, though, so.
Okay, well, the point is, Konami apparently didn't let Kojima come to the VGAs.
That sucks, I guess?
Yeah, but it also means, I guess, Kojima is still an employee of Konami.
Not necessarily. There's things like contracts, right? So if you have an NDA and you're like fucking not with the company anymore, it's still a binding contract. Just because you're not employed by the company doesn't mean they have no control at all.
They can stop him from just showing up at an event?
It's possible. Like, it could be a stipulation in something.
A non-compete.
Yeah.
If that's the case,
I don't know if that makes sense.
the
But
non-compete thing does end for Kojima this month, apparently, so maybe we'll find out, I don't know, maybe in a couple of weeks or something.
Probably gonna start a new studio. Oh, hopefully he does.
Yeah.
More news, though. Final Fantasy X/10-2 apparently coming to Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of Final Fantasies coming to Steam now. It's big.
Yeah. Nexus mods may have had a security breach. Change your passwords.
Alright. So,
Nexus 1 now?
Mods.
No idea what you're talking about.
Wait, really?
It's basically the site that makes anything made by Bethesda playable.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't play any Bethesda games.
it's the biggest mod community for, like, the Bethesda games, pretty much.
And other things, too, right? Like,
Yeah, but, like, that's, like, pretty much what their biggest thing is, right?
Well, yeah, but that's just because
Nexus mods
those
are
games
big.
are big.
Yeah.
But there's Nexus mods for, like, everything, man.
Right. So, Far Cry Primal got another trailer, and in that we saw that you can, like, have animal friends, and you can fight with your animal friends. Kind of like
So-
that other game, Wild, which we talked about. So, yeah, these games are starting to be closer and closer together.
Yeah, it's like convergent evolution or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like Far Cry's gonna get into that cycle. You know how they made 3 and then came out with Blood Dragon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then they made 4 and now they're making this bullshit.
Yeah, but at least Blood Dragon was just like a small game. This is a full release. So that could be bad if like they have
If it's-
to make a new game every year. Then we might get like Assassin's Creed stuff happening. And we don't want that.
Yo, Far Cry 3 was really fun, but I only played Blood Dragon for 3 hours.
Well, that game was only like 3 hours long, wasn't it?
No, I didn't do anything with the main story.
You just fucked around.
It's like,
Shot at some dinosaurs.
I didn't think it was that compelling. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe you just don't like that 80s stuff.
No, I definitely did. Like, it was funny, but the fights with the giant dinosaur things wouldn't have been funny. You know what I mean? Like, there was nothing to keep me doing it.
You didn't like the gameplay part of it?
Yeah, not really.
Which game?
Jesus Christ.
Blood Dragon.
Fuck, I hate this. But Blood Dragon was so funny. How did you not like it?
No, it was funny. But, like, the story
in terms
was funny.
of that and like in terms of gameplay, it's like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it
you played
is.
Far Cry,
Yeah, it is.
right?
It is
Yeah.
literally the same thing.
But, like, the hacking part was hilarious. That's, like, one of the funniest things. I don't remember any of the stuff, though.
Bami, did you like Far Cry 4?
Yeah,
Or at least in the gameplay part?
yes and no. I mean, in the beginning, yeah, but as time went on, it's like this shit again.
Okay. It's an open world game that needs to be much shorter than it is.
Basically.
Alright.
Same thing with fucking Metal Gear Solid 4 or 5.
I see what you mean. Speaking of an open world game that doesn't need to be short, Dark Souls 3 has its North American release date of April 12th to be finally confirmed, and it's not just a rumor or whatever anymore.
Well, guess I should take that week off.
Yeah? The first, I don't know, I guess DLC for Rise of the Tomb Raider was shown off, and it's called something
Who the
weird.
hell cares?
It's called something weird. Oh, here
Yeah,
it is.
Fall
It's called
of the Tomb Raider.
it's called Baba Yaga, the Temple of the Witch, and it has like a lot of like horror stuff. So it actually looks pretty cool because instead of just like the normal whatever stuff going on, it's like all dark and scary looking.
Ooh.
All I could think of when you said Baba Yaga was Baba Yetu.
What? What's Baba Yetu?
What? Yeah. Civ 4, man. Like,
I don't play those games.
no, it's really iconic, actually. It's very well known. Like, the menu theme for Civ 4 won awards.
All right, well,
I don't know what kind of awards. But it was really good.
all right.
The fifth one, by comparison, was not nearly as good. But, yeah.
So a trailer for Uncharted 4 was shown off, and they showed that Uncharted 4 will have like dialogue options in some parts.
Oh no.
But I don't think it's like going to be like that big. It's probably going to be like maybe like once in a while. So
What?
dialogue options in Uncharted.
Oh, that's weird, man.
Yeah, it is kind of weird because you know,
Like, the whole point is that Nathan Drake is an interesting person, right?
yeah, you don't need to make
Dumb it down.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
he should be interesting by himself. But it's not the worst thing, I guess. But
Yes, it is, man.
it's not the worst thing. The worst thing would be like, actually, I don't know what the worst thing.
That's like saying this game has just cutscenes for the climbing parts.
It's not. It's not like it's gonna be like Mass Effect where you have to choose something every single time.
Yeah, but it's still fucking stupid.
It just shows up once in a while. And it's pretty much just there so that people who replay it have something slightly different that can happen.
Yeah.
Alright. Hitman Go is coming to PS4 and Vita. Hitman
Is this
Go.
related to CSGO?
No. So,
And Global Offensive.
Hitman Go is,
It sounds like a shitty spin-off. Like, fucking sounds like a 2D like side scroller of a Hitman game.
so Hitman Go is, originally released on mobile platforms like the iPad and stuff. And it was actually, well, at least from all the people that played it, they actually really liked it because it worked really well on the iPad and stuff. So, or at least it was like, and it wasn't like a like microtransaction type of game. You just like bought it for $5 and you just got the whole game and that was it.
Tilt the phone down to hide.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like that. It was.
Pay 5 hit coins to not get discovered.
No, it wasn't like that at all. It was more just like a tactics type of game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty good, but we'll see how it is on PS4 and Vita.
Yo, I just realized, like, Dark Souls, the series, is probably my favorite thing that's happened in, like, the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It's weird, like, it kind of sneaks up on you. Like, I didn't realize that the same way I realized that about other stuff like Metal Gear. But it is, you
Well,
know?
that's because, like, Dark Souls isn't, like, in your face about it.
Yeah.
It's just nice and quiet.
It's just like, man, that was really good. I'm probably going to play it, like, 10 times.
But pretty much. Maybe more people... Actually, no, maybe not, because other people would do it poorly. But, yeah. The Ratchet and Clank remake got a release date of April, so you can watch it, or you can play the game on April 12th, and then you can watch the movie on April 28th.
Wait, there's a movie coming out?
Yeah, there's a Ratchet and Clank movie coming out.
Wait, whose dog is that? That ain't my dog.
Your dog, isn't it?
No.
Oh, wait, no, you're not even home. Whose dog is
I'm at
that?
more.
Wait, what the fuck?
Wait, this is weird. This is the wrong dog.
Yeah.
That's not good. All right, so
They're multiplying.
so Shashank, did you ever beat Ni no Kuni?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you
It was
actually
great.
did? I didn't actually expect you to say you beat it. Well, Ni no Kuni 2 is coming out on PS4, so get excited.
Hey, I'm so excited. Ni no
Yeah.
Kuni's great. It's so fun.
They didn't give
Gameplay-
a release date, so we don't know when it's coming out though.
Damn.
Never.
Battle system in Ni no Kuni is kind of boring, but there's so much content. It's great, and the story is like one of the best stories in video games I've ever had.
What's going on right
I mean,
now?
Shashank has a point because a lot of the animation stuff is done by Studio Ghibli, so like they did get some good people to do the story stuff.
Wait,
all
that
right, go ahead.
reminds me of another RPG that I want a sequel of, Child of Light.
Mhm.
I really want another Child of Light type game from Ubisoft, but I don't think we're ever going to get one.
We might. The engine they have for those games is pretty good, so and it probably doesn't take that much effort into making them since they only need a small team to make those games.
Yeah, that game's not that complicated, but it was so well done. It was literally probably the best RPG I've played in the last 2 years.
All right, send an email to Yves Guillemot and beg for a sequel to that game.
Please, I need.
This is not the
I need
email.
an emotional
This is not the
journey.
email. I said email him, not say it out loud here.
Now that he's recording his email.
Okay. All right, yeah, no, you're right.
Wait, what if Skype could send emails through Skype calls?
You mean just messages?
Yeah. No, but like, you enter a Skype call with their email account, and then as you say things, it goes into their email.
You know what?
You mean like just a message you can record and send?
Yeah. But like, connected to their email
All right.
through Skype.
Why don't you
I don't work
write
for
to
Skype, dude.
Microsoft
At
and then
Microsoft,
beg
at
them
Microsoft, at
for that
Microsoft.
feature? All right. So clearly, everyone here loves MOBAs, right?
Yeah,
we
dude.
love them.
Yeah, alright.
Not really.
Wait, did you have MOBA news?
So get super excited
Oh no.
for Epic's new MOBA, Paragon.
Epic
You just
meaning
said, like,
Epic
Gears-
Games. Yeah,
Gears of
Gears of
War.
War, yes. They're making the MOBA and they will come out on PS4 and PC in 2016.
Wait, a MOBA on PS4?
That's
yeah,
shitty,
it's a
man.
third person MOBA, kind of like Smite, so.
Oh, so bad.
Wait, whoa. That's like the only MOBA I do like, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause, well, I like the, action games more, so of course I would like that more. But hey, maybe it'll be good, but the trailer they showed didn't really show anything, so who knows. I guess the art style is kind of cool, because it's like future tech stuff with like green environments in nature and shit. And we love nature. Speaking of nature, Final Fantasy VII Remake got a gameplay trailer. Did you guys see it?
That segue though.
Did you guys see the trailer?
What does nature have anything to do with Final Fantasy VII?
You know, when they like leave,
hey, no spoilers, man.
there's meteors.
Eris dies?
Hey, I didn't know that, alright?
She gets killed by Sephiroth?
That's fucked up.
So did you guys see the trailer?
No.
Well, the gameplay is going to be a little bit more ARPG and not just the turn-based stuff. So anyone who was going to be like, "Oh, I need the same game again," oh, they're going to be mad, and they're probably going to sound just like what I sounded like. So you guys mad about the change in gameplay?
Yeah, dude, because I totally played the first one.
Shashank?
I'm so mad right now.
Wait, let's see if Shashank even knows what's
Hello?
going on. Shashank.
I can't. I don't know what you're saying.
Alright, so the final news, we haven't been able to do this in a while, and I'm really glad that we can now.
Oh boy.
The last character for Street Fighter V has been announced.
Is
And
he you?
it's, okay, so it's spelled F-A-N-G, but I think it's pronounced like Fang, not Fang.
Why didn't you just spell it F-O-N-G then?
Because it's spelled F-A-N-G.
No, I mean, like, I understand, like, so in Japanese, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you had that pronunciation, it actually would be fa. It's just like, when you're localizing it, maybe change
Alright.
it up a bit.
Well, this character looks Chinese,
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, then they should have gone with FONG then.
So who knows? Well, his name isn't just like just Fang. It's like F.A.N.G. So who knows what it stands for?
Fang.
Maybe it stands for Fang. Did Shashank leave now? Did we lose Shashank? Is he out of here?
I think.
All right, Shashank
You
says,
lost me for a moment because I had an alarm go, oh yeah, I have to take my vitamin D pill. That's what I was for.
Well, Shashank says that his Skype says he's offline. So while he fails to reconnect with us,
We're going to end the podcast?
well, we still have the games for this week. But yeah, get excited for fun.
I'm out of pills.
I don't know. Oh, well, go get some more pills.
No, I mean, out after today.
Oh, alright. So coming out this week, November 7th, Helldivers for the PC, which is a co-op twin-stick shooter, and actually looks pretty fun. We should play it together.
What's it called?
Helldivers.
Oh no. I know. I've seen that before. It just didn't look that interesting to me. I actually watched people play it. It's like Magica, right? Where you like drop friendly fire.
Yeah, it has friendly fire in it. But that's not like the entire game.
I thought it was. I actually thought that was like in the description. It's basically
Well, that's like them just like saying, "Oh, mess with your friends and stuff." But you know, it's still like a fun game to play.
Well, I didn't think Magica was that fun. So.
All right, so maybe we'll look into it. On November 8th, Earth Defense Force 2, Invaders from Planet Space coming out for the Vita. But that's just a re-release.
Planet Space?
Yeah. But that's just a re-release of the PS2 game. So, also coming out, Earth Defense Force 4.1, The Shadow of Despair for the PS4. But that's also just a re-release of Earth Defense Force 2025 on the PS3. And,
You're getting lazy.
Yep. Yakuza 5 for the PS3 is finally coming out.
Man, am I hungry right now?
Did you guys ever play any of the Shenmue games?
No.
Alright, good, because just play Yakuza since they're just a much better version of Shenmue.
Oh, hold on. I got gaming news.
Alright, go ahead.
So you know how former Nintendo president Iwata died this year?
Yeah?
Today's Binding of Isaac Afterbirth daily run turns you into him and starts you with the Game Kid, which is basically just a shitty Game Boy.
Wait, that game has, like, Nintendo things?
What do you mean?
The Binding of Isaac?
It does now.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it has Isaac from Golden Sun.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Alright. On November 10th,
That was meant to be a joke.
I assume that.
Okay, just clarifying.
On November 10th, Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 is coming out for the PC.
What?
Yeah, that's right. That game sucks.
Oh,
Don't buy it. Don't
oh.
buy it. I wasted
Get it again.
I wasted $15 on it. Don't buy it.
That's less than you wasted on Korra.
Among the Sleep for PS4.
Got you there.
That's that horror game where you play as the baby.
What?
Among the Sleep.
Oh.
It's a
Among the Sleep.
yeah. It's just a horror game where you play as a baby with
What is
your
that
teddy bear.
supposed to mean, though? Like, is it just a shitty translation, or does it actually mean something?
No, it means something if you play the game. So go find out. PewDiePie, Legend of the Brofist,
skip.
coming out on PC, which is a port of the iOS or whatever game. So, you know, people who really want that. SteamWorld Heist on the 3DS. I don't know what this game is. Apparently it's a 2D platform. I don't know anything about it. So I'm sure Lucas was really interested.
What?
There you go.
It's been 2 hours, man.
Finally, on November 11th, Devil's Third for the Wii U. You guys excited for Devil's Third?
What am I interested in, though?
Do you know who Itagaki is?
No.
He's the guy who made the new Ninja Gaiden and the Dead or Alive games.
Oh.
And he left Koei Tecmo not too long ago.
Okay.
And his new game, Devil's Third, is coming out on the Wii U.
Okay.
And guess what?
What?
It's not that great. In fact,
Cool.
it's pretty messed up. But the multiplayer for it, the competitive multiplayer that's in the game, will come out on the PC as a free-to-play thing. So we should all play that when that comes out.
Nah.
It's free-to-play.
Nah.
All right.
Wait, what game are we talking about here?
Devil's Third?
See, I waited
what's
a
the
little
first
extra
and the
longer 'cause
second?
I thought Shashank was going to be the one to say it.
No. What'd you say, BeomHe?
What's the first and the second?
Well, play the game and you'll find out.
Man.
Yep. And that's it for this week. And this is probably the longest, or at least in the recording part, the longest one we've had. So going from shortest to longest, back to back. Well, anyone have anything to say for the thing? Or what?
Let's end the podcast.
Didn't you miss that? There's a whole bunch of like things that were announced to be coming to PC. They were previously like Vita things that was at PSX.
Go ahead.
I don't have the fucking like list in front of me. I just thought maybe you would have seen that and would know.
No.
One of them was like Guilty Gear.
Oh wait, Guilty Gear Xrd coming to PC?
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I brought it up. Actually, that's specifically. I just don't remember.
Because a lot of the PSX news came out today, and I didn't even look at it.
Oh, what the fuck, this guy?
Yeah,
You were like, oh, let's do it today because PSX.
Well, the big PSX news happened yesterday.
Oh, she's saying this isn't big news.
This is the.
I'll do Dark Souls 3 gameplay footage.
I mean, they already had like a lot of that.
Oh, really? I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah, they had an entire beta that you could have played it. So you suck. And that's the end for this week. We'll see you next time.
Is it sad that this podcast is the most interesting thing I've done all day? I fucking need my computer fixed, man.
Alright.
I'll have to watch some more videos.
Just, why don't you go look at other people playing on their computers?
That's what I do. Like, they're game videos. It's people having fun and me, like, not. It's like those times where we would all just watch you play single-player games, except without...
Wait, but that was way more fun.
Yeah, because we could be like, hey, you're bad.
Yeah, exactly. I love getting told I'm bad.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, that explains why you're still on this podcast.
Ooh.
Bye, everyone.
Damn.
He got you again.
Say bye.
Hello.
Wait, I'm still here?
No,
Oh.
Shashank hasn't been here for a while.
Oh, so we're actually just ending the podcast while he's gone. This is what
Yeah.
I wanted to begin with, dude.
Alright, well, why don't you say bye for Shashank?
Alright, bye, Shashank.
We'll be right back.